sunny at most days. You'll never see the sky if you keep looking down. And if you take the wrong way, then maybe you should stay instead of turning around. So, but you keep on going. I know that you're in the open, hoping that you'll be okay. Don't stay looking out the window. And how late do you plan on going? Nowhere, afraid of all the things you don't know. There's so many reasons you should care. Don't stay looking out the window. And how late.
Hey guys, and welcome to this week's vlog. So this week I want to do a few different things. I'm not sure exactly what I'll be able to get finished this week, but I am going to be ordering some wooden pins and I'm going to be designing the backing cards for them. I'm going to be ordering the wooden pins and then waiting to get the backing cards ordered, just because I don't want to order the backing cards and then the pins will be too big for them or something like that. But I am going to design them. Once I've got the wooden pins, I can then figure out how I'm going to order the backing cards, but I'm just going to get designing them out of the way. So I have decided to go for this little wooden dog with a paintbrush. I've always wanted to go for him as a wooden pin, and I was kind of stuck between these two designs, but I have decided to go for the little bat because I think he's really cute and I think he'll look great on a wooden pin. So I'm going to go and put in an order for them now. I'm going to be using Zap Creatives. I've never used them before, so fingers crossed they will be okay. I'm going to order them off camera as you guys don't really need to see that, but then I'm going to get to designing the backing cards. So this is what my pin backings looked for my other enamel pins, but I think for these ones I want to do something a little bit different. However, because I'm only ordering 50 pins and I'm getting two different designs, so I'll only have 25 of each pin, I don't think I'm going to need that many backing cards. So I've looked into it and the smallest amount of backing cards I can get is 50, and that's obviously still quite a lot, but they're pretty cheap, so I think I'm going to go for 50 and go for two different designs. But because of that, I want the designs not just to fit the wooden pins. I think they need to be universal designs that I could use for something else as well, because I want to be able to use them for something else. I don't want them to say, you know, bat wooden pin or something like that. I just want it to kind of be a plain background that I can reuse for something else if needed. So I think I'm going to go and draw the components on my iPad and then put it all together in Photoshop.
Afraid of all the things you don't know. There's so many reasons you should care. The sun is setting down soon. You'll never see the stars when you're all in your head. You can find beauty in the night too, but it's harder to see when you're stuck in a dream. So, but you keep on going. I know that you're in the open, hoping that you'll be okay. Don't stay looking out the window. And how late do you plan on going? Nowhere, afraid of all the things you don't know. There's so many reasons you should care. Don't stay looking out the window. And how late do you plan on going? Nowhere, afraid.
So last week I designed this card with the little bunny and the bear on them, and I was thinking of making the bear into a wooden pin, but I've actually decided to instead make a sticker pack or a sticker sheet, I'm not sure which one yet, with the bunny and the bear on them, and kind of make it like a circus themed sticker pack or sheet. So I'm going to go and sketch out some ideas now, and then we'll see what I decide to go for. I've already got a sticker pack on my shop, so I think I might go towards doing a sticker sheet, because I think that will be quite cute to do. It'll be something new and different, but also I think that might work better, because I think with the circus pack there's going to be lots of little stickers rather than some big ones that, you know, you can stick on a big surface. I want to have a lot of little cute little stickers. So let's go and do that now. So I'm going to put this sheet into Silhouette Studio and get like organizing it and properly lay it out. I think I'm also going to have to make some components maybe in Photoshop too. We will see for like the background of the sheet. I'm not so sure yet, but I'm just going to get the basic layout done first, and then we'll see how it goes from there. So yesterday, as you saw, I finished designing the sticker sheets. So this is what they're going to look like. So today I'm going to be printing them out and using my Silhouette machine to cut them out. I'm a little bit late at getting into the studio today because I was out picking up my new glasses, so I've got them here. I can't really see what they look like right now because I've got contacts in at the moment, but yeah, my new glasses. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go and design those stickers, and then after that I want to design some tissue paper for my packaging, but I will show you what I'm doing for that because it's a little bit fancy, a little bit different, and it also might not work. So I'll show you that in a second once I finish these stickers, and I'll explain what I'm trying to do with them. few attempts to get the stickers to come out how I wanted them to be, but I'm really happy with them now and I think they're super cute. So I'm not going to put them up on my store yet. They will be going up on a shop update at some point. I'm not sure when that's going to be, but there's going to be lots of different things in there because I know there's going to be new cards on there and then my wooden pins. So I'm just going to kind of wait until I get a big collection of items to then put on the shop together. But I think these stickers are really sweet and I hope you guys like them too. So now I'm going to be working on something that you may have seen on TikTok. I'm going to give this a go, but I'm going to be using tracing paper to make my own custom tissue paper, packing paper thing. I've seen this on TikTok where you basically put the tracing paper into your printer and then it prints a design onto it. So I'm gonna go and design something to print on this really quickly. I'm just gonna take my logo and kind of make it into a pattern in Photoshop and then print it, and we'll see how it goes. I don't know whether or not it will work, but I'm gonna try it anyway. This was really cheap. It was like £1, so I'm not too bothered if it doesn't work. But I am gonna film a TikTok as well of me doing it to kind of show whether or not it worked for me. So let's go. It's actually worked. I'm really surprised. It looks so good, and I'm gonna love wrapping up my orders in this. Yeah, so this is only gonna be good for any of my really small orders that are like A5 or smaller, but you know, it's a little cute extra thing to add to my orders and to make them extra special and personalized, and they're branded with my little logo. The only problem with it is it takes a while to print, as you need to put each individual piece of tracing paper into the printer every time you want to print it, because if you put all of the pieces at once it kind of gets confused because the tracing paper is so thin it can't really tell the difference between whether it's got one piece or two pieces in it, so the printer ends up getting jammed. But if you put them in individually, it works fine, and obviously it's just a cheap, easy way of doing it. I've got quite a few sheets. I'm not sure if I'm going to print them all out today, but I'm going to try and get as many of these done as I possibly can. So as you've seen, I've gone out my polymer clay today and I'm making some little stars. So I'm not sure if I've ever shown this in a vlog, but a long time ago I made so many of these little star key rings. They're still up in my shop if you want to grab them. They're my most popular product when I go to markets. I think it's just because they're small and they're cute and they're nice things to have. But I've decided to go ahead and make some more stars and make them as earrings, as polymer clay earrings seem to be really popular at the moment. I've got a bunch of earring findings to use up, so I thought I might as well do that, and I just didn't feel like doing any drawing today, so I'm trying to make as many star earrings as I possibly can. So because it's been ages since I've touched my polymer clay, a lot of it's really hard, so I've been using foam liquid to soften it, and it has actually been working. It's just taken me a lot longer to make the stars than it would usually if the clay was new, but there doesn't seem much point to buy any more clay when I already have a bunch of clay I can use. It's just going to take me a little bit longer, but obviously if these stars do turn out to be popular, maybe I'll end up buying some more to make some more stars with, so that'll make my job a little bit easier, because I used to be able to make about 10 stars an hour, maybe even more than that, and now I've only got 5 in about an hour, so it is slowing down the process a little bit, but I am getting there slowly. So I'm going to continue making these and try and get as many as I can done today. with my little star keyrings, I used to use just Fimo varnish, very typical normal thing to use, but I'm thinking of possibly trying out resin with them, because I think resin looks really nice and it makes the thing look really nice and shiny, and maybe it will be something that might look good on my stars. So I am going to do a little tester on them and see how it turns out, because I think the varnish looks good, but I do think that maybe for earrings they need a little bit extra something, and maybe that using resin will be that thing. I have a very rubbish little UV resin light. It's not very good, it's a very cheap one, and it takes a long time to do because it turns off every like 30 seconds or something. It's really annoying, but I do think they will be a good thing to try out, and then maybe if it works I might go and buy a better UV light machine. But for now I'm just using a cheapy one. I am going to do faces on all of these as well, so I'm going to paint the faces once they're cooked, and then we can get to using the resin. I wanted to do some yellow stars, but it turns out I'm out of my yellow Fimo, so I have put an order in for some new stuff, but that's not going to arrive till next week, so I'll probably make more next week as well. I'm probably going to get quite a few questions about this, but my little star mold is actually one I made myself. There is a video on my YouTube channel from probably about 5, maybe even 6 years ago, showing how I make these molds. I made this mold way before that as well. It was 2 or 3 years before that even happened, before that video. So I've had this mold for a long time now, and it's done very well, and I'm really happy with it. So I would recommend going and checking that video if you want to find out how to make your own molds, because it might be useful for you if you want to make your own little mold like this. I'll try and remember to put the link down below in the description, but if not, it will be in my channel just nearer the bottom, because I used to make polymer clay videos a lot, and then I stopped when I started uni, and I kind of went more into the art direction after taking a year or so break from making any videos. But I used to do a lot of polymer clay stuff, so it's kind of weird that I'm now back to doing it again. So it's nice to be going back to where I started. So I'm just gonna continue making these little guys. I've nearly finished this little last black star, and then I'll get to doing the eyes and putting in the little finders and stuff into them.
With everything that's going on, can't help but feeling like I'm falling. Cause if it's normal, I feel wrong. Being drunk don't feel the same in a daydream, feeling all alone. I hate me faking all the things I know, and I just wanna go. I need a break from taking breaks. I hear the birds outside, oh man, I stayed up late. Nothing even matters, wasted on my shots. My AC broke and it's getting way too hot. Lately, I don't even know the day. Now it takes my everything to feel okay. Can't keep my head above water with everything that's going on. I can't keep up feeling like I'm falling, cause if it's normal I feel wrong. Being drunk don't feel the same in a daydream, feeling all alone. I hate me faking all the things I know, and I just wanna go. I'm feeling negative about the way it is. My expectations second guess what my perspective is. Nothing even matters, it's not worth the fight. Wearing the same shirt I slept in last night. Lately, I don't even know the day. Now it takes my everything to feel.
So they're now ready for me to go and put into the oven, and then once they're finished in the oven, I'm going to paint on the eyes. Then once the paint's dried, I'm going to test the resin on one of the stars, and then kind of go from there and decide if whether or not I'm going to do them for the other ones.
Feel the same in a daydream, feeling all alone. I hate me faking all the things I know, and I just wanna go. Lately, I don't even know the day. It takes my everything takes my everything to feel okay. Winter, go get your train to somewhere, but leave me some time to watch you go. Sailing, go catch the wind and land there, but leave me some space to help you go. The melting houses hold a heart. Leaving will never mean you're far apart. Release the hounds inside your mind. They'll lead you to the place you belong.
So I'm really happy with how these earrings have come out. The resin is taking kind of a while to dry, so I definitely think I need to get a better machine to help dry it with, because this little thing just isn't doing anything. It's taking a while to do it. But you know, it's kind of doing the job, so at least I can kind of get away with it for a little bit for now, at least anyway. I do have some earrings still left to put the resin on, but I'm just going to do that another time because I need to end this video here. So thank you so much for watching it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a massive thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be the first to be notified for when I next upload. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week on next Sunday. Bye!